Let's play some basketball on a Wednesday night in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Chaniya Clark, you're talking about, you're going to like her size. It's going to be a good matchup with Kyle's, but she's got really good hands. He'll use her on offense in the high post a lot.
Elise Williams misses her first shot tonight, and the rebound finds Dorsey, the junior from Augusta, Georgia. Dorsey off the back bracket, and the one-handed rebound pulled down by Scruggs.
Scruggs playing some solid ball.
Ahead of the pack, Maleia Coles gets the first bucket of the night.
And I think if Wake Forest can get rebounds and run, that's certainly going to help their offense. They're not looking to be in a fast tempo. Wake Forest would like to keep this game in the low to mid-60s. North Carolina A&T would like to be in the 70s.
Chance for a three-point play. Chaniya Clark. They call her Baby Shaq.
Bracone's a good shooter. This time throws it up, got contact, and able to finish. Chaniya Clark
gave the foul to Elise Williams, her first. And Clark, redshirt sophomore from Fort Myers, completes a three-point play.
After the made free throw, you see some of that full court pressure, 1-2-1-1 from time to time. This time just a token pressure man.
Deeble picked up by Bracone. Williams matched up with Tucker as the ball finds the cutting Deeble. Katie Deeble has already played more minutes this year, Stan, than she played all last year. And the redshirt freshman, big game tonight for Megan. She's 18 and 18 as coach of the Deacons. 1 for 2 at the line for Deeble.
Only 40 minutes played a season ago for Deeble, so it's been a very pleasant surprise in these first 2 and a quarter basketball game for Wake Forest.
Nice passing. Davis keeps it moving. And the right wing jumper wouldn't go for Tucker. Harrison might be the quickest player on the floor, and she's called for the charge.
Now asked to play more. Conditioning will be improved.
Excellent drive, but Tucker couldn't finish, and the loose ball finds Scruggs. She's almost tackled in the backcourt by Davis. Harrison on the drive. She'd be a court general and lead this team and score.
Yeah, I think she can.
Of course, an alum as well. Played 4 seasons at A&T. He's a good ball player. Scored 934 points in his college career, and that's going to be a foul. First off the bench for Jevia. One of 2. Williams not on the floor. Who becomes the go-to playmaker on the offense?
Deeble's got to be a scorer. Harrison's got to be the facilitator.
Deeble got a good look in and out. Andrews on the glass. Traveled.
Last year, a couple games. Remember, we had the NIT game against Morgan. She was able to knock down a lot of shots on the baseline. She may not get those good looks outside because A&T's going to play a lot more man than Morgan did. But she's got the potential to be a big scorer. Second chance opportunities was in the passing lane there. And all of these facts, one player can't carry this basketball team.
Not that tonight's an easy. And they're going to get some opportunities early, you'd think. Dorsey to steal. Nice pass, and A&T.
Long arms on the defensive side. You got to be smart with your pass.
Conley can't connect.
Right.
Outlet pass for Tucker. And her entry feed deflected and stolen. Here comes Harrison, 1-on-3. Deeble runs with her. To the corner, Kaya. Bucket. Nice. Second 3 of the year for Kaya Harrison.
Talking about Harrison only made 8 last year. Any 3 she can knock down adds to that scoring value.
Here's a steal from Andrews. Alyssa all alone lays it in.
Alyssa Andrews. Top scorers in high school in Northern Virginia when she came out. And now's going to have those quality minutes.
Dorsey hasn't scored yet. Feeds inside, lock for 2.
Nice. We'll talk about her and say, hey, she can play 1 of 4 positions and do them fairly well. So they like her versatility. There we go.
Andrew could always compete. Nobody you didn't know what they had because they'd come from the Big South. But they were, Terrell Robinson's won over 15 ball games the last 4 years. They've gone to the NCAA. They've played in WNIT. This is a quality basketball program overall, but also doing a nice job on the glass.
In her high school career in Jersey. 6 seconds for Bracone.
Plenty of time.
Bracone in and out at the buzzer.
Here that the program was taken over for the legendary Patricia Bibbs, and they just, okay, A&T just keeps winning. And 5 trips to the NCAA, he's done regular season championships, and I'll tell you what, they've got a great chance in the CAA this year to make some noise. Don't go to sleep on this A&T basketball team. But Terrell's done a great job, and everybody's excited over there. East Greensboro.
Clock winding down. Riley Turcoff can't connect.
Brought it from the other side. So it looks like Harrison's going to be your number 1 offensive outlet, which isn't a bad thing.
Tucker, nice move.
This was the coaching staff. They really are excited about Maleia Tucker. Athletic, long, can run the floor.
Elise Williams on the bench till half, and by that I mean Wake keeps the cushion. There's no reason to bring it back.
Like it is right now. I'm okay with that.
She picked up her second foul with 6:29 to go in the first.
I'm okay with that.
Has not been in the game since. Nice shot and a nice touch.
Yeah, and they were asking who could be that inside presence.
Harrison, nifty dribble, creates contact.
So if I'm on the Williams side of things, you're glad to get back out there. A&T, I find Williams and I try to run something against her immediately.
Over 15 points per game to start this young season.
There's Tucker with the ball. Tucker's good off the bounce, long, athletic.
Willis, some contact, no whistle. Williams looking for her offense. Tucker with a rebound. Maleia Tucker sets up Bracone for 3. Last 5 points for the Aggies from those former pair of Blue Hose that you mentioned. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Williams feeds Scruggs on the block. Strong move to the bucket. A&T outscoring Wake Forest in the paint 10-6. Curtis sets the screen. Tucker gives it up. Harris locked with 4. Takes it. Makes it. Deeks running out of time. Anderson gets her miss back.
Can get the ball to fall, obviously, in the hole. We're shooting. They've done a great job the last few minutes on the glass, out rebounding Wake Forest.
Yep.
But the 10 count starts anew.
It's an NBA possession right here. 24 seconds on the shot.
There you go. There's your trap. Travel. And what you do, you get them on the sideline and you don't let them out. Nice job by the Deacons.
Maleia Coles, nice move.
Got to know something happened before you, after, during, and in the future. That's all I'm saying.
Although
I didn't know George Mikan, but I knew the Mikan.
Tucker banks it in.
He's got the length. He can post up. He can take you off the wing. Nice kiss off the glass.
Harrison comes up short.
I'm going to go about that move, but also about fouls and coast. She's got to really be, I think, that star inside in the half court. Transition game, maybe not so much. When we get in the half court, she's got to be a star.
Jordyn Dorsey
doubles with seasonal growth, just scores on runs. Maybe this could be the run beginning for her. Big basket.
4th tie of the game. Under a minute to play in the half. Katie Diebel, only 1 point and a half, no field goals.
Really quiet. He's looking for Andrews. She can get Andrews on the wing.
Diebel lost it. Coach Debbie is on top of it with her staff.
Yes, okay. The Archer.
Willis. Loose ball, Turcoff's got it. She's drilled in the backcourt.
You don't want her to have the second. Here we go.
7 seconds for Diebel. The Aussie freshman makes a move on the dribble. Running out of time. Scruggs at the buzzer. Diebel guarded by Dorsey. Harrison picked up by Davis. Williams free throw jumper. Rebounded by Tucker.
Dorsey 1 of 4 shooting the basketball in the first half. Let's see if they find some things to run for her to get her more involved.
Dorsey. Rebounded by Scruggs. Megan Jebbia not pleased with that decision. Bracone, little hesitation. Finding the open player, Dorsey. And her scoop shot is well short, but Bracone there for the stick back. 27-25 now.
Keep back in the zone.
Coles sees the defense, dribbles around it, meets it again, kicks it for Diebel. Davis pulls down the miss.
Missed opportunity for Wake Forest versus zone. You got the ball in the paint for Coles.
Entry feed, beautifully done. Chaniya Clark now has 7.
Nice high-low pass. Davis, a very smart player. We talked about Clark at the beginning of the game. Great hands for a young player in the post.
Diebel to the short corner. Scruggs. Everyone's playing hot potato. Someone's going to have to pull the trigger. Wake Forest passed up some good looks on that possession, Stan, and ends up with a prayer at the buzzer.
And you know the thing about it, if you're Wake, you got to be disappointed. A&T's hands weren't up. They were just moving bodies. If they'd have been bigger, it'd have been even tougher than that.
Jordyn Dorsey gets the friendly bounce.
Looked like me on the golf course with a little wedge, about 80 yards away, a little spun it backwards and went right in.
Timeout, Demon Deacons.
Secondary break. We've been wondering where she was going to be. She's there with a little backspin. That's Jordyn Dorsey. Aggies on a 7-0 run.
And Wake turns it over just seconds out of the timeout.
How do you respond? You take a timeout, you turn the ball over. Will A&T make them pay for this?
Quickness off the dribble. Dorsey gets it back, loses it. Dorsey just wanted it more underneath. Creates another possession.
Opportunity. Aggies will score off this.
Bracone to Davis. Pretty good defense inside by Coles. See if Wake can get a look at the basket here.
See, looks like they're in man.
Scruggs, open look. Tucker finds Bracone trailing, banks it in.
Secondary break. Remember we talked earlier about getting back on defense, stopping the transition baskets. Here's your trap now for A&T. This new broadcast position gives me a new sense of hearing.
Coles looking for daylight, finds some. Andrews, 3.
Excellent job. It's about 3, maybe 4 possessions that Wake has had where it's been one shot.
Bracone foul.
This is a team in Wake Forest that out-rebounded their opponents 18. Remember, getting second chance opportunities. Tonight, they're not able.
Williams, good look.
Well, A&T started out with some 2-2-1. That slowed Wake down. Wake never able to get in the offense. Ball never swings from one side to the other. Again, A&T not really fluid so much offensively, but they're taking advantage right now.
All CAA last year, Maleia Bracone.
In early December, so hey. Here we go. Little trap again. Slows Wake Forest down. Takes them out of their rhythm. You got to be aggressive now.
Elise Williams, 0 for 4. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, but she still has not scored yet tonight.
See how big that zone is right now. They're guarding the line.
Madison Jordan got a decent look, would not fall. out of the timeout after the miss.
In this ball game, shooting like 26% from the 3 line.
Missed them both. Jordyn was called for her first foul. Diebel. Jordyn missed it. Scruggs. Back outside Williams and Diebel. Open look for 3.
Now let's see if they can put back-to-back baskets together.
Snapped the scoring drought of nearly 4 minutes. Under a minute to play here in the third.
And if you're A&T, you just move the ball from side to side and get what you want.
Chaniya Tucker is now 4 of 8. She's got 8 points. The zone is stymied Wake. Can someone bust it? Jordyn missed. Rebound finds Williams.
No reset.
Elise Williams. Loose ball. And they got Scruggs' 4th foul.
And now you've got to find that fire, like I said. And so you've got to find a spot.
Bracone sinks a pair. She's the game's highest scorer now with 13. Some full court pressure from A&T.
2-1 again. It's not really, they're not trying to steal the ball, they're just trying to be a nuisance.
Williams has it taken away by Bracone, and she throws it away. Diebel picks it up. 4 seconds ahead. Jordyn to beat the buzzer. Got it! Madison Jordyn. Conley inbounds for Harrison. Diebel, Turcoff, and Jordyn. Also on the floor for Megan Jebby is Deeks.
Harrison had 7 points early, is yet to score in the half. Elise Williams is yet to score, 0-4 shooting.
A&T back in the zone. Turcoff to bust it. Yes!
Nice little look right there after the quarter break. Turcoff not shooting from the 3 line. A lot of pressure right now, I think, on A&T. They've got to score the basketball to kind of negate this run that Wake's on. Give themselves some more breathing distance. I like the ball movement.
Beautiful pass. Dorsey to Davis.
Get the ball up top. Little flex cut on the baseline. Get you a wide open layup. That's more dangerous.
Harrison dribbles out of trouble. Williams. Blocking foul.
Interpretations? I'm just asking. Asking for a free.
5, 4, lock for 3. Willis on the glass creates a fresh possession. Carol Robinson taps his head. Bracone does the same, calling the play.
You try to split the post there. Dribble out, come back in on the screen.
Bracone banks it in.
Good friend of mine, one of their assistant coaches, Mike Moses. Hadn't seen Mike in a couple of years. Was a high school coach down in St. Paul. Had some success. Was in Western Kentucky. He comes back to A&T. Says he's got a daughter that's a pretty good player over at Dudley. So Mike Moses, good to have him on the staff.
Keep our eye out for her.
Yeah.
Nice move there by Conley, but couldn't finish. Been the story of the night.
Take your time and watch this. We'll see.
Bracone using the Clark ball screen again, throws it away this time. Williams with Davis. Williams, no. Jordyn, fouled.
Can give you that. Andrews can give you that perimeter basket. In this ball game, Harrison off to such a good start. Have now just got to be the leaders. Right? You're aggressive, but you got to talk. I got it, you got it.
Dorsey missed it. Williams. Past the midway point in the 4th. Harrison thought about it. A&T not in the zone right now. See if Wake can run something against the man-to-man D.
Looking for Williams. Being guarded by Bracone, 24.
Harrison off the dribble.
A&T, the Mercer game, team that Wake Forest knocked off. Where they going to CAA play?
They led Georgia by 8 at the half, but could not finish off the Bulldogs. We were tied at the half here tonight. Aggies led by as many as 11 in the 3rd.
But the Georgia tempo and this tempo were totally different. They just didn't make plays from a lot of vantage points. and they had missed opportunities like that. 3 of 12 shooting, but they've done a great job on the glass of the Aggies. And forcing Wake Forest into, as my last count, 17 turnovers.
Yep. That last turnover for A&T was their 18th of the night.
Yeah, not been the prettiest game in a lot of ways. It don't matter. Get more points than the other team.
Out comes in doubt with 4 minutes to go. Elise Williams. Her first field goal of the night to make it a 2-point game. Yes, indeed.
That might have been the thing that turned her switch on.
That's the first 2-point field goal for Wake Forest in the second half.
Is it? Here we go.
4 threes, 1-2 since halftime. But Wake's only down 2. Great move by Tucker off the dribble. Chaniya Tucker in double figures with 10.
You talk about the length and the athleticism of Tucker, her ability to go from outside to in, inside to out. Just nice little basket cut they find as she makes the layup.
Coles looking for Williams. It's stolen away by Bracone. Tucker fakes it, takes it. Bracone back outside for Dorsey.
No reset on that. Didn't draw iron.
13 seconds on the shot clock. A&T leads by 4. We tick under 3 minutes to play.
All right, Clark's a good passer from there.
Clark, backdoor, Dorsey. Alex Scruggs just fouled out. 5 fouls, 24 minutes, 2.7 rebounds for Scruggs. Replaced by Jordyn. Dorsey has 2 at the line.
A&T goes in having shot 71% from the free throw line.
Precious seconds ticking away. Megan Jebbia calling another play. Harrison with 7 on the shot clock, all the way to the rim.
There you go. Harrison can get that most any time she wants, but she's got to be understand. She's got to be willing to be a shooter. How far can she go?
Harrison's got 10. Bracone traveled. Coach Robinson's continuing with the full court pressure.
Well, I pressure, but I think maybe because of the fact Dorsey's got the 4 fouls, that she may drop back. He's going to put her on Andrews and see where this goes. A&T's just got to be smart. Harrison can penetrate. Jordyn
for the tie. Dorsey wards off any is precious the rest of the way for both teams.
And I'm going to say it a couple more times because it's very true right now. Got to have a defensive stand if you're Wake, and you got to get an offensive play if you're the Aggies. There's your defense.
Williams steals it away.
Value the basketball. Shot fakes and ball fakes. Huge possession. Here we go, Evan.
The 20th turnover for the Aggies. Williams.
Got a nice matchup.
Driving on Tucker. Elise draws the foul.
Not a lot you could do defensively. She was behind her. So now can she make the free throws?
3-level score. She's the team's leading returning scorer. And she sinks a pair to make it a 1-point game. 7 points for Elise Williams, all here in the second half.
Oh, I love this matchup. Harrison versus Dorsey. Good offensive player. Very good on-ball defender.
How do you feel about Bracone versus Williams? Bracone's pass finds Clark and 1.
I would say Williams had the advantage because Bracone was driving, putting the ball on the floor. She's more of a catch-and-shoot player, but she makes really good decisions. So you like having the ball in her hand. There's a drive, the baseline, cut her off. Got to have hands in passing lanes. And we told you at the beginning of the game that Clark had really good hands, soft hands. Knocks it down.
3-point play makes it a 4-point game with 54.8 to go. Timeout, A&T. If Wake doesn't score here and A&T gets the rebound, even if there's 45 seconds to go.
Foul.
I think you got to foul.
Yeah, you got to start the clock. You got to get more possessions.
Williams right back to Kaya Harrison. A&T's in the zone. Williams shoots over it. Missed it right. Loose ball, foul on Williams. Nia Willis from San Jose, California. Always had the goal of earning a D1 scholarship, which she did. Turned into a really good ball player. Big free throw.
Well, she's a daughter. I should say son. She's a daughter. She's got a brother too. She's a daughter of a coach. Both her parents are coaches as well. So she's fundamentally sound. You can see it at the line there.
6-point game. Timeout, Wake Forest.
And yes, it's a time. Got to move. Got to move. Got to move. If you're A&T, whatever happens, you've got to secure the basketball.
Williams, tough two. Long rebound to midcourt. Willis tracks it. Willis fouled by Harrison.
These are big free throws.
That makes it a 3-possession game.
Again, we talked about it being the child of a coach. You see she's fundamentally sound. Watch her finish high, follow through. Nothing but the bottom. Oh, little rim there. Pulled up a little short, but I love the technique. Here we go.
You jinxed her there. So
yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
I'm sure I'm probably did.
To the corner for Jordyn for 3. 4-point game.
Because people don't handle that half-court situation very well sometimes.
Thrown into the backcourt for Bracone.
Make a foul.
And she's fouled. Wake's out of timeouts, so they're not going to be able to call one and advance it here. 2 free throws.
So that's the big one because of that very thing. They don't have a timeout, so if she misses this, put pressure on the basketball and use clock. If she makes it, hey, that's even better.
Yeah, 1 of 2. Wake's got to hurry. They need 5 points in 10 seconds. Kaya Harrison gives it to Elise Williams. Good look at a 3. Won't go. Bracone has her double-double, and A&T.
We found a way, regardless of free throws, and obviously, like you said, playing hard-nosed defense. But just overall, man, for this university, for our women's basketball program, obviously the state of North Carolina is a big win for us. Recruiting is a big win for us, but I'm just proud of those young women. Maleia Bracone had to play the point guard for the majority of the third quarter while Jordyn Dorsey was in foul trouble. She was our player of the game. She played awesome. A double-double at the guard spot. So we just want to keep getting better. This is game 3 for us. We still know that we were picked, finished 8th in the CAA, so we got a whole lot to prove.